Hello friends, welcome to my channel PTEZone. In this video, I will show you my templates that I used for pie chart type of questions in Describe Image section of speaking part in PTE exam. These templates helped me to score a perfect 90 in speaking section. I hope all of you know what pie chart is. If in case you don't know how it looks like, you can have a look at this figure. So this one is the single pie chart because it has only one pie chart and this is multiple, right? So to make a template for pie chart, it is important to know what are the common properties that every pie chart has. So you can see basically the pie chart shows you share of total. For example, in this first figure, it shows a favorite type of movies and then it shows what is the percentage of different genres. For example, action has 25%, comedy has 20%, and similarly other. So always pie chart would be telling you the different proportion or different share, right? So we can utilize this property in making our own template. Other thing that every pie chart would have is there would be one field or one genre which would be maximum. There would be one genre which would be minimum as well, and there might be a possibility that two genres are of same proportion, right? So there are few words that you should use always in pie chart. For example, you can use share, you can use proportion, you should use words like half, 1/4, more than half, or almost same. So all these kinds of word you can use when you are describing your pie chart. So based on the common properties and based on the words that you are supposed to use in pie chart, I have created a template. You can modify this template or you can use this template as it is. But the important thing is you should put a common properties of pie chart and the words that you are supposed to speak while making your template. So this is my template for single pie chart. This is almost similar to the other templates that I have shown you before for other type of describe image questions. So I'll just read this and let you know what things you need to add up in this template. The given pie chart shows the topic. So the topic would be this thing, favorite type of movies. For various types, so types would be movies. The various types are comedy, action, romance, drama, sci-fi, right? So the first line would be the given pie chart shows the topic for various types. The various types are, you will just add up. From an overall perspective, it can be clearly seen that this thing you will talk about the maximum share, whatever type has the maximum share. So for example, in this scenario, you can see romance has the maximum share. So I would speak from an overall perspective, it can be clearly seen that romance accounts for the largest proportion. You can use either proportion or share at 6% or at 30%, right? Then next line would be followed. If it is, for example, 5 is extremely close, so I will say followed closely by action, which accounts for the second largest proportion at 25%. The next point I would say is in contrast, whatever is the minimum. So drama is the minimum. Drama holds the smallest proportion at 5%. Now the last line, as I always say, I have used this last line in each kind of template. From the given data, it can be easily concluded that whatever is the maximum, so let's say romance is maximum, you'll see romance has outnumbered the others, other movies. And the last line is always same, which I have used in each and every template of mine, and it is anticipated that similar trend will continue to follow in future also. Now I will show you how I would have done this question if I would have got this chart in exam. So I have a timer here, so I'll just start the timer and do this question. Okay, so let's start. The given pie chart shows the favorite type of movies for various genres. The various genres are comedy, action, romance, drama, and sci-fi. From an overall perspective, it can be clearly seen that romance accounts for the largest proportion at 30%, followed closely by action, which accounts for second largest proportion at 25%. In contrast, drama holds the smallest proportion at only 5%. From the given data, it can be easily concluded that romance has outnumbered all the other genres, and it is anticipated that similar trend will continue to follow in future also. So you can see I barely managed to complete this in 40 seconds. The reason why that happened was because there were a lot of genres, right? So I was speaking, when I said the various type of genres are comedy, action, romance, drama, sci-fi. So I was talking about 5 things. So if you have more than 3 or 4, you can just mention, let's say there are 5. So I could have just said comedy, action, and drama, right? So this would also work. Now the thing is, when you have already reached 30 seconds and you think you will not able to speak the complete thing, you can just conclude at this point itself. So if I would have seen that my time is about to complete, I would just finish by saying from the given data it can be easily concluded that romance has outnumbered all the other genres. That's it. I would not have said this last line. So this last line, that's the reason why this last line doesn't have any inputs from the given graph. So if there is time, just add this line. Otherwise, don't add this line. Simple. Now let's move to multiple pie chart template. So the template for multiple pie chart is almost similar to the single pie chart. The only difference is that in multiple pie chart, we would be comparing the maximum and the minimum for both the pie chart. For example, if you would have got more than 2 pie chart instead of just 2, so let's say if there are 4 pie charts, so what we would do is we'll just compare the maximum of each pie chart, right? So let's read the template. The given pie chart shows the topic. So topic is customer service for pie chart 1 and pie chart 2. So for 2005 and 2010. Next line would be from an overall perspective, it can be clearly seen that highest section in pie chart 1, which is yellow, and 45, which is customer service satisfactory at 45. For 2010, the maximum is for customer service good at 39. So we would do in such a way, the given pie chart shows the customer service for the year 2005 and 2010. From an overall perspective, it can be clearly seen that customer service satisfactory accounts for the largest proportion in 2005 at 45%, whereas customer service good account for the largest proportion in 2010 at 39%. In contrast, the lowest section, so the lowest section in this scenario is blue, which is excellent, and it is 5%. So you will just say, in contrast, the customer service excellent accounts for the smallest proportion in 2005. I have mentioned here smallest proportion in both the pie. So there is a possibility that both these pie chart have the same smallest proportion, right? So that's the reason why I have mentioned it here. But if it is different, you can say smallest portion account in 2005 and very poor in 2010 for 4%. Now the last two lines are almost similar. From the given data, it can be easily concluded that whatever is let's say yellow, you can see it's 45 here and it's 70 here. So you can say from the given data, it can be easily concluded that satisfactory is most popular in both 2005 and 2010. So you can use most favored or most popular or preferred. So based on the type of question you can choose this word. And the last line is always same everywhere. So you can use this line if you have completed this thing and you still have time, so you can add this word. Okay, now I will rephrase the important things that you need to keep in mind always. Since you have got the template, learn the template by heart or make your own template or modify this template. But whatever it is, just finalize your own template and learn it by heart. Other thing is, practice the template with different type of pie charts. You should always remember that fluency is the key. I have been saying this in all my videos on this type of question. Other thing is that even if you do any mistake or if you say wrong details or information about the graph, don't stop or correct yourself. Just keep on speaking fluently. Last thing is that you should finish before 40 seconds. Okay, so while you're speaking, keep an eye over the time. Now actually there is no timer there in the exam. It shows you bars increasing. So as soon as you see that your time is about to finish, just complete the last line whatever you are speaking. Okay. And the last advice would be just speak a little louder, speak a little faster, and just be confident. If you still have doubts, feel free to ask questions, doubts, queries, and provide your suggestions at my email connect.pte@gmail.com. If you like this video, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. It will motivate me to make more videos. Thank you.